What's going on, YouTube? It's SC, the place to be. Children, Mr. A&D, back with another movie experience, the new version way that we're doing the movie experience moving on forward here, as you got me on audio, so we can just take more time to talk about the movies and stuff like that. And joining me is not Deion Sanders for prime time.
What's up? What's up? It's me, the PRIME.
So, look, as y'all already know, we got a new Adam Sandler movie out. Prime already had told me that he does not watch Adam Sandler movies. And you know what? I don't blame for that. I can really count on my hand how many Adam Sandler movies I actually like. And remember, I was telling you which ones to go check out. Did you go check out any of them?
Not yet.
That means no. He won't do it. But I'll tell you, look, for some reason, I like Blended. I know a lot of people don't. When it comes to, I like Longest Yard. I know a lot of people do like The Water Boy, or his earlier stuff. I like Reign Over Me, which is more of his serious role. Bulletproof was okay, and I like the first Grown Ups. I hate the second one. They was all really bad, to be honest with you. But I could deal with I could tolerate the first Grown Ups more than I can the second one.
You want to say the only scene that I like from any Grown Ups movie is the one where Chris Rock was like a Comcast worker, and he was watching the lady. And he waited till she went to go use the bathroom to come to her door, and then he put the note on her door. I don't know if you know what scene I'm talking about.
I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
That's the only scene I probably like in the whole series, and that's probably the only scene I've seen in the series. That and like a deer. Did a deer break into his house or something?
In Chris Rock's house?
No, Adam Sandler.
I think. God, was that the?
I do remember something like that.
I think there may have been a second one, because the second one it was really losing their shit on stuff.
Yeah, I do remember a deer though.
Yeah, but no, I wasn't all for all the Adam Sandler stuff. But then I remember when Uncut Gems came out, and they was just like, yo, Adam Sandler, this is the movie that he deserves an Oscar for. This is like his best performance. Like he's doing it all. And I was like, okay, let me check out Uncut Gems. And I went and checked it out. And I was just like, it's not a stupid Adam Sandler movie. He's serious in the movie. He does all right for it. But I'm like, I don't understand where all this he needs to have an Oscar is coming from. He did good in the movie, but I'm just saying. But me personally, I didn't understand it, and I'm just like, it was an all right movie. But then Hustle came out, so I wasn't expecting much of Hustle other than they shut down my city so they could fucking record it. Okay, there was at times where when I was trying to DoorDash, I had to go around certain areas because they had it blocked off for Adam Sandler. And I was just like, what? And you know what's funny? I saw those parts in the movie.
Oh, you did?
I was like, I know where that's at. I see why they blocked it off, because I remember when my car was parked there. So, that one thing is so riveting when it comes to a movie. So, he has a new Netflix movie out called Hustle. This movie is about him being a scouter for the Sixers. And of course, I live here in Philly, and I don't have my Philly love on the podcast with me or on review with me, such as Lady Sketch and Q Flow, because they rep Philly hard. But I do got Prime, who can rep basketball though, because compared to Q Flow and Lady Sketch, they can't do the basketball, but Prime can do the basketball. So I can take what I can get, right?
Yep.
So this one is This movie here is I actually really enjoyed it. This was a sleeper hit to me. There were some questionable things.
I enjoyed it a lot too.
Yeah, there were some questionable things. I was like, but it's cool. I'm like, I didn't, and some things it could have went on. But he is obviously scouting for the new time for the Sixers, and I ain't talking about this is like the year 2012. This is like current Sixers. We get Tyrese Maxey, we get Tobias, huh?
Well, it's everybody but the main character.
I'm about to say, like, yo, where is Embiid at?
So yeah.
I was like, there's no MB, but we get Tobias Harris, we get
It's
Thibault,
like
we get
I think
Maxie.
it's funny. Only reason I think it's more funnier is because uh, what you call it, it's not there either. Ben Simmons isn't there,
Yeah,
and
Steph Curry.
Embiid isn't there either.
Yeah, and I was just like, cause I was like, now honestly, I was like, I don't know if they would do the Ben Simmons thing, but Ben Simmons probably like, I don't fucking want to do that, but
No,
I
no, he probably was. He probably filmed him when he was out, maybe or something. I don't know,
but I was just like, I thought they would have had Embiid in there, to be honest with you.
yeah,
So
I don't know.
it was shocking that Embiid didn't have like a cameo because they had Tobias fucking Harris walking around like he's the king of Philly right now. I'm like, man.
Yeah, him and Thibault, it's like
Yeah, I'm like,
they was in
bro, get
charge.
out of here, man. Get out of here. Well, it's showing the life of a guy who's going around scouting for sports. It reminds me like you used to watch the show Ballers, right?
A little bit, not much.
Okay, well, I know this for Q used to watch Ballers because Isaac from the barbershop, the white guy that played Isaac in the barbershop, he was an agent. He would just go around and he just lived that life, just go around to try and scout players for the NFL. Well, this is the same kind of thing here. He just obviously eat very unhealthy, and just going from one fast food place overseas to another fast food spot. And his wife is Queen Latifah. Through me, I was just like, I'm cool. I love Queen Latifah. I just was like, why Queen Latifah? And it wasn't more so like a black white thing. It was more so like I just like Adam Sandler has a lot of like the spouses he has in his movies. I'm just like in Grown Ups.
Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek. I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, sure. It just threw me off. But he's putting so much time into his work that he don't have enough time for his family. And that obviously, which me personally, I thought they didn't really address that too much, or did they? In your opinion,
Address what?
Like the family issues with him and his daughter.
What is there to address?
Are you serious right now?
You mean address how it happened, or address
him and his daughter had problems?
Yes, you don't. They you don't know why they have problems.
No, I'm saying, of course we know why they had problems. They never addressed how it got resolved.
Oh, that part. Yeah, okay. Well, I think they took a step in the right direction. They did it's like they took a step in the right direction, but they missed the last step.
Yeah, sure. They missed a couple steps because usually when a situation like that, like his home life, obviously it's just that he's always on the road. It ain't like he's cheating or nothing. He's just always on the road. He doesn't have a good relationship with his daughter, and he obviously saying that his wife is.
Well, you saying he don't have a good relationship with his daughter, like they just hate each other. It's just he just hasn't been there, so they don't have a relationship.
No, I mean it's apparent that she misses him. It's apparent that you're right, because even when,
so let's not tell the people that they hate each other. It's not the thing. It's just
okay.
He's been at work, so she doesn't really know him.
Yeah, but even when he comes back and he was like, "Can I get I love you?" She's like, "No." I was just like,
I mean, hey,
no, ain't no A, bro.
It is an A. I mean, you ain't there. I don't know. Man.
No, I don't. No.
Somebody her age. Somebody her age.
No, what I'm saying is, I agree with her. I'm not saying I don't agree with her. I'm saying, but the way you set this up, you make it apparent to set this up.
They missed the last step.
Say what?
No, I'm saying they missed the last step. It's like towards the end, I think they was going in the right direction, and then they didn't stick the landing.
Like they never It's kind of like in the book, like when it comes to like playwriting or screenwriting, whatever the case may be. If you show a gun in Act 2, you got to use it in Act 3. It's like there's certain things, there's certain stones that you're placing down, but you got to turn them stones as the movie goes on. And what I think was
like wrestling, you don't pull a table out and you don't go through it.
Exactly. That's why for those who don't watch wrestling, me and probably the Wrestling podcast, they got the things called callbacks. So if Gargano and Ciampa put on a table, they don't use it for another 20 minutes, but they call back to the table. You got to use the table. This guy it has to tell the story to get back to that point, which is good storytelling. But unfortunately, in this one, I felt as though that it when it comes to like a negative for me, they never. There was never that talk. There was never that him and Queen Latifah argument. There was never. It's like she just dealt with his shit, and I'm like, did he ever really learn from that? Because like usually with this, you kind of gotta hit the bottom to learn how to get back up. But before we get deeper into that, there's he is in what was it, Spain, and he
and
he ends up seeing, because he was there. He ends up seeing Baba Majokovic. I can't say his name, but he's the real talk. Huh?
Boban.
Yeah, Boban. Yeah, funny. I mean, like, he's great, but he's obviously lying about his age and it being a draft. But as he comes watching Street Ball, he sees this kid named Bo Cruz, who's played by I'm gonna butcher his name, but he plays for the Utah Jazz now.
I'm gonna say his name is Juan. Is it Juan?
Why don't you go Herman Gonzalez? That's what I need my wife for. She knows better with the names. Well, he sees him, and he is like, he's balling. And it's like, okay, he plays the street ball. This man's doing this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
Because they don't call him Juancho. He's just Juan.
Yeah.
So it's Juan Hernan Gomez.
Okay.
Hernan Gomez. That's what it is. Hernan Gomez.
Okay.
But I think they just shortened it to Juan Gomez. I think that's what they shortened it to.
All right.
But
but that works. But he plays a character named Bo Cruz. So, Adams.
I'm sorry. One more thing I got to say.
Yeah.
We really naming characters Kermit and Bo in 2022.
The boy that was Kermit. I'm like, really?
People naming their kids Kermit in 2022. All right.
Oh boy! And first of all, when I see him going, I was just like, "Oh, when Sailor got a basketball, he gonna try to give himself to play some ball." Sailor love playing basketball, so he gonna try the movie to give himself to play some ball. Well, Stanley, as he plays Stanley Sugarman. Yeah, I should be more mad about that last name. He goes. He's like, "Yo." He rides back to Philly. It's like I said, me being from Philly, I was looking at all the landmarks. I was like, oh snap, that's Wells Fargo says the parking lot. He wasn't really in the airport parking lot, but I'm just like, okay, but we'll let that slide. But he was saying like, hey, I saw somebody, that could really change the foundation of the Sixers team, type like that. And there's a guy named Vince Maverick, who's played by Ben Foster, who was there and who was challenging him because he didn't find anybody. But his father was a big fan of,
and one of your favorite characters is in there, Terry.
Jaleel White. But Vince's dad is a big fan of Stanley, and he offered him like an assistant. He plays Rex Maverick. He wanted to offer him assistant coaching job, and then
I already knew what was gonna happen.
When it comes to how the movie was gonna go.
No, how he died.
How did he die again? I know he died, but
I know how he died. What I'm saying, looking at him, he just looked old.
Yeah, I was like, well, you know what's coming.
When he was old, I didn't think nothing of it, and then when he said, I want you to be assistant coach, and he actually walked away, I was like, oh, he's not gonna be assistant coach. He about to die or get overruled or get bankrupt.
Remember the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
When anybody get the paper signed, he died in the bathroom. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, this man died in the back.
I'm like, yo, bro, are you kidding me? Like,
I would have at that point. I would have like forged your signature or something. I don't know.
bro, I got it on recording or something. I was like, this, bro, sign this while you shitting, please.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like, you just cannot catch a fucking break. But with that being said, so yeah, he dies, and then his son gets rid of Stanley because he goes he steps to him. So he's just like, but look, I got this kid got potential. So he goes, he's in Spain. He offers him to come back to the NBA to go for trial, stuff like that. And he's a good basketball player, but the problem is he has a temper. Hello?
Say it again.
I said, okay, so the thing is, he's a good basketball player, but his problem is he has a temper.
Yeah.
So he's trying to wean it together. So when he goes like the combine, we get introduced to Kermit, aka Anthony Edwards, who plays for Minnesota, and so he's somebody in here who's playing somebody different, obviously. So he knows how to.
I mean, I don't know if I would have liked that though.
What if he plays somebody different other than Anthony Edwards?
I would have liked, because Anthony Edwards. This is what, his second year.
Maybe third.
Well, okay, his third year. Okay, I was about to say, because if this was his second year, they could have had Anthony Edwards just be his rookie. It could have just had him going into his rookie year. Yeah, going into his rookie year.
I mean, but to be completely honest with you, by the time this is recorded, he probably was a rookie. Because, look, the Sixers still had Seth Curry, okay? So, either
they just got rid of Seth Curry, didn't they?
Exactly. I'm just saying, but that means he was recording this last year. So, Anthony Edwards was either a rookie or a sophomore. So
yeah, but I was just saying, like, because he came to the league and they fast forwarded, if they wanted to do like Kermit versus Bo in the NBA or whatever, they could have did it that way too. But I'm not mad at Anthony Edwards. More so, I'm mad at Kenny Smith, because why are you somebody else?
The Kenny Smith thing threw me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I
thought Jaleel White was gonna be when I've seen the trailer, I thought Jaleel White was gonna be the person, the agent.
Yeah, I was like, because when they had to show the real ESPN stuff or the real inside the NBA stuff, I'm just like, so y'all just gonna have Shaq, Charles, and Ernie, but no Kenny, because Kenny's out playing a different character. That I was like, that was kind of bonkers to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
and you could have got any other kind of actor to play that part, and you still could have given Kenny a role, but maybe Kenny just wanted a role. I'm not necessarily sure, but
maybe
it still was just it was still just kind of weird to me.
Very, very, very much.
Yeah. So I mean, he pisses Bo off at the combine, but then he wants to do this for his daughter, so that's when Stanley takes him out, like, we are going to train, and he gets his daughter to start recording and make like highlight packages for him, and that's when I was like, you really got to see like the Philly of it. First of all, I like when he went to the at the banquet, you see Dr. J. I was just like, oh, Doc. I thought Sir Charles was going to be there too, obviously, or they did have Mo Cheeks there too, didn't they?
No. They mentioned him, but I don't think he was there. I think they mentioned him, but I don't know if he was actually there.
Okay, but yeah, I was like, okay, so I love that y'all got the Philly basketball legends in there, which they do. I
was gonna say, just one thing I kind of disliked.
What was it?
Why did they let a 20-year-old dress Dr. J?
A 20.
Did you not see how he was dressed at the basketball court?
Yes.
You mean to tell me Dr. J dressed like that with the skinny legs and the rolled up?
He like, yo, bro, you still want to dunk, but you gotta put these on, Doc.
Yeah, sorry, that is not. He should just let him be him, like, just, But sure, that's my only complaint I had about Dr. J.
I like the Dr. J part in this. I even liked the AI part in this also.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because cause I'm like, y'all know y'all gotta find AI in here, and also, what I liked is they gave obviously the people who play for Philly love, but the people that was also from Philly love also. What I mean by that is Kyle Lowry, who obviously play for the Raptors and all that
They
stuff.
was making it seem like he was playing
Philly.
for Philly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the way he was there and just scouting him, because Kyle Lowry is from Philly, he went to Villanova, and I was like, I like how they incorporate him in there because he's Philly, and I'm like that was cool, and I like how when they gave him the sneak, to go train and get the comedy, he gave him the Kobe sneak because Kobe from Philly also.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, people gonna be listening like Lower Mary. No, I get it. The man was born here in Philly, went to Italy, they came back, and they played for Lower Merion. I'm like, so Philly, the love is still there. The man will be showing up in Lakers games with McNabb jerseys on. Like, chill. The man always rep Philly. So I'm saying, so that's what it is. Until Philly booed him out at the All Star game. But anyway, I like those touches to Philly. That me personally, I was like, I would love to see like Dawn Staley in there also.
Well, they're not gonna have that many Philly people in there. But she would have been dope.
I know they probably, you can't have every Philly legend or stuff like that in there, but I'm saying, but the most notable ones, I'm like, to stretch the thing out when it comes to like, the legend stuff like that, to put some of the women in there. Dawn Staley was the first one that came to my mind.
Yeah.
She got a whole fucking Moral down at North Philly. It is, so I'm just like, so I that kind of stuff I would love to see. I'm not saying you had to go there and then go and try to find Matt Geiger or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying, that nobody knows about or give a shit about. I'm just talking about but to represent the women, and one of the most popular and good women from the WNBA that we got out of Philly was Dawn Staley.
Or could have just put Candace. Never mind, she's from Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Ooh, let me stop. That was a shot because I just scrolled past. I seen her. I'm bad.
Yeah. So what I also like is like when he was training, they was training when he was having the car run up the hill after him and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's Green Lane. That's Green Lane right there. That's okay. So remember how I told you before about in Philly, there's a section of Philly called Maniac in Roxborough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they call it the Hills. That's why.
Makes sense.
Do you see that long ass fucking hill?
Yeah, I'm so glad.
The whole neighborhood is like that.
Yeah, well, the whole state of California is like that.
You mean San Francisco?
No, the whole state of California is like that.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm not joking. The whole state. But no, I'm glad that they used this location and not the Rocky Steps for practice.
Yeah, and because I'm just like, because I was like, I know that because I DoorDash that whole area the whole time. I have delivered food up where he goes. Like remember, like his goal was he got to the steps and then he ran up the steps.
Yep.
Like on the other side of those steps is like the movie theater and stuff like that. So I was just like, I've been there. I've been to the house on the corner and delivered food there before. So I was like, oh, Green Lane. First of all, I'm telling you, like driving up Green Lane is just like, it is slim and it's narrow. Sometimes you just you're going through the motions type shit. But I'm just like, my God. But this time I was just like, you know what? It was cool to see that because it was funny. Green Lane, and then once you get to the bottom of it, not the top, it's a road called Main Street, which is down in Mania, which is like the bottom. Every time it rains, it floods down there because it's the fucking hills. Everything's just at the bottom, but like the sea level. I mean, like flooding to the point where it's just like, yo, do we live in Florida or do we live in Philly? You know what I'm saying? So
I can imagine that.
Yeah, it'd be really scary to that. Like people be down there on their boats because they so at the bottom of everything. And when they had Main Street blocked off, I was just like, yo, why the fuck I can't get down Main Street right now? Because of this movie that it was recorded. I was just like, it makes sense. When I see it in the movie, it made sense. And then, of course, you know, they had the whole freeway and all of them, you know, and they was like, well, because he wasn't going to get the combine because he had a incident before violence and Kenny couldn't get him in. So they had to go to social media to show him playing and having like little competitions and stuff like that. I thought it was cool having, they had the, you know, AO from the N1 Street Ball on there as well. Then I was like, they had Tobias step up and play. I was like, Tobias ain't the king of Philly, man. All right, y'all could. I know y'all.
Apparently, you got to go through Tobias. You know what they should have did? What would have been cool? Even though, you know, they should have had AI be the one that he got to go against the Street Ball or something.
Yo, okay. Here's the thing. Would I had loved that? Yes, but Uncle AI, he too humble, and he just like, yo, man, I can't. He said this on Like Mike. He said, "I'm not an actor, and I can't play for fake." Because Juan was like, it's harder to play for the movie than it is in real life because of the things you have to do and then stuff like the different cuts you got to do and everything like that. Because everything's like kind of like a fixed game because you got to go by the script of the movie. And besides, this guy is like 6'9", 6'10", and AI 6 foot. He would send all AI shit back right now.
But I mean, you know,
no,
that's what made AI good. I'm just saying that's what made AI good because he can get through them slippery.
No, but AI is old. It's just like it's like okay.
Yes,
it's like look,
okay.
Why would you play Dr.
Well,
J?
somebody else.
Like Dr. J got the skinny Jones on just the dunk, but however. He ain't gonna play Dr. J. Cause Dr. J like damn near 70 years old.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna play Dr. J.
You know what I'm saying? AI's in his 40s. Like he's not.
I'm not saying he got to play AI to advance. I'm just saying I thought one of the people that he could have played in that street ball tournament could have been AI.
The person he probably was supposed to play was MB, but MB wasn't in the movie. So the next one was
because he did play a lot of people in that one.
See what?
In that, I said he did play a lot of people in that one area.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. AI. It would have been nice if he could have been at least one of those people. That was it. Maybe out of all the people that failed, maybe AI could have been one that made the shot. I don't know, or hit the rim. I don't know. I'm just saying it would have been cool. He was still in it, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, but once again, we doing Uncle AI. Like the point of the movie is nobody was going to score on him other than like the professional balls and stuff like that. And AI probably it's probably like, you know, Hogan. You ain't gonna make me look bad in this movie. So y'all got to practice now. I'll give y'all that.
Never made him look bad when he got. Didn't he get like the ball stolen from him and like?
When he's playing Tobias, but Tobias
I'm talking about like Mike. He didn't get the ball stolen in like Mike.
Yes.
From AI didn't get crossed over.
That's what he just said. He wasn't an actor. That was the first and only time we see AI as something.
Yeah.
And he meant that shit. So, I get it. So, overall, to me, and then obviously, you know, he gets to the combine, and then he, Anthony Edwards or Kermit tries to piss him off again with his family. He almost loses his temper again, but they do show that eventually Stanley does become assistant coach with Doc Rivers on Philly, but Bo Cruz goes to the Celtics, which he actually did play for the Celtics at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the movie was good. Like I said, I thought it was really good. I love sports movies. I especially love sports movies that's centered around here. I just felt as though when it came to the family dynamic, it had the heart for what him and Bo Cruz was going through. It was kind of like a father-son thing with him and the basketball player. But even when his family came and he saw his little girl and his mom and stuff like that, he was all excited. That stuff right there, you had the heart, but like he never, at least from the way the movie was written, he never took care of the shit he had at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time he kept messing up, like Queen Latifah was there to pick the pieces up all the time. Even when he kept ordering all that expensive room service. And she was out there making him meals and shit. I was just like, yo, to the rescue every fucking day. But
I mean, to his credit, he had never messed up before. So.
No, I'm not saying I'm talking about Booker. I'm talking about Stanley.
Yeah, I'm saying they never said that he messed up before that though.
He did. I'm saying it's not even about messing up. Since all the times that he's just not been there, leaving them
But
there to uh, go struggle for themselves. All the stuff that he's missed when it comes to birthday parties and recite something for his daughter. They acknowledge that.
yes, but then they were saying like, look, I've been, you know, a scout. I want to do something different with my life, and I believe in this dream, and I believe in this kid. So she took his. She said okay, and got his back. It's not like he said. It's not like he don't been having weird drink, like weird, I guess, career choices, and they didn't all fail. Like, you know, I guess
No,
since
no.
it's
I
so
mean,
safe.
like I said, I support her standing up for him and having his back.
Yeah,
She did her part, but he didn't do his part of, or they didn't do their part of explaining. Like, I never heard him say I'm sorry, or like let me take them out to dinner, or let there be like an engage, like how the cliche is. Let there be an engagement. My cell phone rings and I hang it up and I'm like, all my attention's on you, baby, or all my attention is on my daughter. That dynamic didn't feel like they were together at all. That's the only thing I felt as though that they could have did a little bit better in the movie. But other than
yeah.
that, and like I said, it's a nitpick. I said a little bit better. But other than that, I think the movie, God, I give it a B.
Yeah, I give it a B too.
Yeah. So, guys, if you guys want to watch more, movie experience, we have more coming up. Obviously, this is going to be the new format going forward. With our movie review, so we can talk more about it, break things down like that. I know me and Prime want to check out the Rise movie. That's the Giannis movie coming out on Disney Plus. So we'll definitely check that out to see if we can have a review for you for that. And hopefully more movie reviews are coming out now since we started to get everything catched up. So post your comments down below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed our review. Hit the subscribe button for more. So once again, this is NCM Place between Mr. Indy and not Deion Sanders for Prime Time.
All right, y'all.
All right, and we'll see you at the movies.